G'day everyone, T-Nick back here again in OpenTTD. Yes, I was cruising around the map just looking at stuff and thinking, oh, I really should put some more trams in there, or oh, that train doesn't have much capacity there. And then I got a fancy little news article that just popped up saying there's a new coal mine opening near Haparanda, and I thought, gee, that sounds very familiar. I mean, it doesn't look very familiar in the picture, not that one. That one, because you can't see our quad tracks up here. But then I clicked on it and went, well, that's a good way to start things off, isn't it? Because it's literally on the coal line, with easy access to the coal doodad unloader thingy. And something we should really do is turn this into a ro-ro, because even though we don't need it now, as the town expands, it might take over some of this land, and I'd kind of like to send this track around this way and into the coal loader, or coal unloader that way rather. So I thought, why not start off today by doing, well, just that. So we'll go ahead and build a nice little coal loading station here. We'll just build a small one because it's so close to town. That should be fine there. And then we'll just bring this out and attach it up just like this here. That's fine. And then obviously we'll need to put in the pathfinding signals to make sure no one prangs with anyone else. We'll row that one around like this. Oh, there goes some sort of oil refinery. Big whoop-de-doo there. So bring this down here. And then of course we'll bring you in here. And then we can get rid of that signal there because it's just going to get in the way. Drop one in there, drop one in there. No, there you go. Just drop all the signals. Well, there goes Haparanda Steel Mill. Not sure we really care about that. And there's a new coal mine at Rarum. Yeah, that was a mistake. I don't know where that is. Apparently our new coal mine's doing really well, 304 tonne of coal. So let's quickly go about getting a coal train going out there. So we'll go the SB again, and we'll go with that many. No, it's 3.1. That many. 2.7. Fantastic. Coal. 168 tonne. Excellent. So we should only need 2 of those to keep up with that coal mine, hopefully. So if you can go down there and then have a cheeky service there if you do want. If you don't want, that's fine. You don't have to go to the depot unless you really want to. No one's going to force you. So now, of course, we're going to have to bring this track out a bit here. That's probably way too much, but I've committed to it now. There's the budget window, so we're obviously at the end of the year. Whoop-de-doo. So get rid of those. Yeah, that's a good start. Now, where's the points for the depot? Okay, so we can scooch them down a bit and put a third track in, just in case we need it. And we may as well start building colour light signals now. I really don't see why we wouldn't, you know, because we can. So run this down. We might have to put a bit of a bridge in here. How are we going to get across to the back end of these platforms anyway? Didn't think this through all the way, did I? So if I put a little bridge in here, we can put a nice little viaduct in. That looks really nice, perched on the edge of the hill. We will need to somehow come out a bit because, yeah, we can't have a 90-degree turn. I mean, we can, I just don't want to because I don't like 90-degree corners. So we'll go ahead and spend a little bit of cash there and then bring this around. No, that won't help either because then we'll have a 90-degree curve. I didn't think this through at all, did I? No. Okay, we may have to move the depot. That's going to be expensive and problematic, and expensively problematic though. Okay, so how do we fix this? We need to basically squidge this station up a little bit, but of course the depot's right there, so we can't squidge it. So we will have to move the depot. How many trains service at this depot? 18. Oh, goody. That's going to make life a lot more difficult than it needs to be. So we'll start by converting this signal over, or removing it. Same thing. You know, why do things correctly the first time when you can do it wrong? So go ahead and whack one in there and get rid of that signal. Good. Okay, it's a good start. Then we're going to need to put this in here, and then put this in here, and then put our new depot in here. And then we just got to go through and tell everyone they're no longer servicing at Haparanda. Oh good, that's 2 of them at least. They're servicing at Haparanda Train Depot 7 or whatever it was. 3, same thing. 3, 7, very similar numbers. It's very easy to get them mixed up. So do that. Yes, you go to that depot instead. Yes, this is going to be an entertaining half an hour of footage, isn't it? Let's just redirect all these trains. We've only got 9 to go. Don't know what you're all worried about. Don't delete the whole set of orders, just delete the depot. 7 to go. Okay, so thankfully we do have a lot of shared orders here. That makes life a bit easier. Reduces the stress on the old mouse clicking finger. You know, very, very serious TT injury. Very serious injury you can get from playing too much TT is to injure your clicking finger, having to set up orders and then change them, especially when renewing road vehicles. There we go, that's all them done. Whoops, keep closing that down. So we can get rid of this. Don't need that anymore. We can get rid of this bit of track here. Fantastic. Train 28 is losing money. That's not fantastic. That's very bad. Get rid of all of that, and then we can scooch our signals up here. We'll have to leave one going through at the moment because, well, obviously our trains need somewhere to go. And now we can put on an extra couple of tracks, which is good. So why don't we aim for 4 by 5 and face it the right way? Or do we want to future-proof and say 7? Yeah, because we can easily fit in the junction there for 7. Actually, no, we can't because... yes, okay. Let's go 3 and see how that goes for now. So we can put it there. That's good. That's good, 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 good. Okay, get out of the way, please, coal train. Thank you. Now we can get rid of this bit here. Don't need that anymore. And we can run... Yeah, we can run track down like that. That makes perfect sense there. Good. Okay, so that should get our trains to row once we set the signals up correctly. So we'll set that one like that. You should now turn the corner. You didn't. Good work, you. So we'll unset that one and then convince the future ones to take the corner because, you know, they kind of need to. So put a one-way there, and then we'll put a couple of colour light ones around the corner here, and we'll make you a one-way there as well. Okay, so you keep going, but hopefully you'll go around the outside, right? Go around the outside, because this platform's occupied, yep. You want to get to the other one. Yes, good train, good train, good work, good work. So we can now make this one a one-way signal here. And now this one can't get to the depot, so we really thought that through well, didn't we? Why don't we go ahead and move that down one tile there. There we go. And we'll need to move its neighbour down as well. Okay, we're off to a good start. Flying start this episode. Everything's going absolutely swimmingly. So get rid of that tile there. You know what, we may as well move all of them down because we've moved the other two, so let's just keep it going. Kill that one as well, and move these signals down a bit there, please. Thank you. Okay, so 3 tracks should be enough, but I kind of want to put a 4th one in just in case, and of course we can't put it in next to it because the power station, so I'm wondering, what if we drag it out, say to about here, and put it in there? We should... No, that's a separate station, you dingus. Now, you got to hold down Catenary. Okay, well, we got to remove that one. Goodbye. Yeah, you got to hold down Catenary to join it up to that one. There we go. That's better. That's what we wanted. So bring this around like this. Bring this down here. So it does look a bit weird having the 4th platform stick out there, but if we ever have 3 trains here waiting because there's a train going in and out of the depot, we'll be grateful for it. We'll be like, man, I'm really glad we built that 4th platform. How good was that 4th platform idea? Assuming we actually ever need it, it'll be a pretty good idea. So that's fine there. That's upgraded the coal loader and unloader there. So you must have come from here. Where's your friend? You must be going to load. Yes, there you are. You're going to load as well. Good. And you've already made 84 grand. So that coal mine there, instant winner in my books. And it's dropped back to 144 tons, which is disappointing. But, you know, we do what we can. Main thing is we got room for a 2nd train to wait off the main line. Because if we put a 3rd train on and he has to wait on the main line, that's not ideal. We barely knew that factory, so I can't say I'm too upset about it disappearing. Yep, okay, there's a lot of things being built. That's good, that's great. Now, what was the other thing I saw? This has come online in a resounding fashion, so I'm already going to need more trains for that, so that went well. So why don't we go over to a depot here? Yes, I mentioned... Well, I meant to start off at the iron ore mine when I started the episode, just to see how progress was going, but... yeah, I got distracted by the coal mine, and yeah, obviously that is doing quite well for itself. Now, I do want to keep extending this passenger line down towards, where are we going? Stockholm? Umeå. Might even have to skip that town because I have no idea how to pronounce it. Yeah, so we'll probably come down the coast here through all of these wonderful towns that I'm sure are very nice places to visit. Probably come through Söderhamn. And then, oh god, how are we going to serve both these towns at the same time? Where the hell are we going? Aren't we going to Stockholm? Isn't it down here somewhere? There it is. Okay, so that's our goal. So I'm thinking we chart a course sort of down this way through here. And then I guess we have like a really big station here and a junction or something. I don't know. It'll be a fun challenge. But yeah, for this part here, I want to kind of keep extending the line down. But obviously we've got a long way to go. Now that's a rubbish farm, so I'm not worried about that. That's a coal mine that's not too bad, but coal trains are slow, so I kind of don't want to slow down our passenger and valuables trains. What else we got down here? We got some forests. Wood trucks are usually pretty quick, so we might be able to bring that online at some point. But I reckon first we build a passenger line down to Umeå and try and catch as much of the town with our station as possible. So I'm thinking if we can knock down a couple of houses here without the town hating us, we might get away with that. So can we knock down? Oh, this is not going to go our way. They seem to be on board. Okay, so far so good. How do they feel about us? Mediocre. Okay, so we've got to be careful we don't knock down too many trees. No, it's new graphic settings. Turn that off. Go away. Good. Okay, so there's not too many trees around where I want to build the station. Just to give you an idea, that's sort of our catchment area in town. So I might stick a bus stop down here just to try and extend that catchment there. So station buildings. We'll start off with this nice modern number. No, we'll turn that off again. That's just annoying. We'll start off with this modern number there. Let's have a look. What do we want? We probably want a nice little underpass here. Yeah, I like that. Big fan, big fan. Put some benches down. Maybe a bit of roof down here. And then we should be able to... Yes, good. Okay, we can get away with that. Building our tracks down the edge of town. And then hopefully the town will expand on this side. So I'll just bookmark in a bit of space on either side of each level crossing to make sure they don't, get a bit too enthusiastic. Just in case we want to quad track this line later, which, given how many people we're moving, I suspect we're going to need to do. So we'll run this up here. And of course, I didn't build the bus stop and now I've demolished all the trees. Appalling. Well, I could have seen that coming. Better plant some trees. Yes, okay, yeah, lots of trees. There you go. See? Mediocre. See, that's how you do it, folks. You bribe them with trees. So why don't we dump a bus stop in near the centre of town and rename that to Umeå Station. There we go. That's much better. And then obviously we'll keep going after Umeå down to... Oh, God. Ornskolsvik. This town right here that looks really nice, nestled as it is on the... is that a golf course or a park? It's a park. Well, I'm a big fan of it either way. It looks really nice. But yeah, so we're going to bring our train down here, and then I'm assuming we'll go down to Hero Sand or whatever it's called. So yeah, that's fine there. So we'll put terminating facilities in here for now, but they won't be in use for very long because, we'll keep extending the line. So we'll start building more color light signals because, I don't know, they look nice. And, I kind of want to have them around. So turn the trees off again, but we'll keep this window. No, don't turn the bridges off. We need bridges. How else do we get across the water? Okay, speaking of getting across the water, we have to start off by getting across the water. Tied arch. Oh, shut up and take my money. How am I not building a tied arch anytime I can build a tied arch? That is just literally the best bridge ever invented. Well, come on. So we'll go ahead and put down some nice signals there. And then we can get rid of all these signals. Ooh, a new guy in all mine near Vilhelmia. It sounds like some sort of heavy metal band. No, we don't want to go across the farm if we can avoid it, because farm is expensive. Okay, so we are going to have to go across the farm. Never mind. It's fine. I want to have as few curves as possible, so when we get some proper high-speed trains, we can really get our money's worth. I was off by one tyre. Look at that. That was so close. So close. I thought I was going to get away with it, but I didn't. So nothing more will ever be said. So if you put the signals down, please. Thank you. Need the signals. Love the signals. Big fan of the signals. Want to use the signals. And drop in a one-way there. Now we can extend our passenger trains from Skellefteå down to... where are we going? Umeå. There we go. Okay, you'll do. So after Skellefteå, we want you to keep going to Umeå and then go back up to Skellefteå if you would be so kind. I would be very grateful for that. Now, do we have a bank down here? Oh, there goes Angel Home. That forest is now gone. That's a harpy, whatever that is. I'm assuming hospital. Do we have a bank in this town? I don't think so. Well, actually, we can check. Industries. No bank in this town, so we don't have to worry about the valuables trains just yet. Train 5 is getting old. Okay, well, we'll interrupt this program to deal with Train 5 and its woes and misery. How many friends have you got? You have 2. Where do you come from? You come from Pajala Woods. Do we need to upgrade capacity to Pajala Woods? Probably not, because the new coal mine, or the new coal train will have more capacity anyway, so that should be fine. We'll just replace like for like there and get 2 more slightly faster coal trains. You know, that extra 10 k's an hour, big difference, big difference. So let's go ahead and buy some of these. 3, I think we're 3 tiles long. Refit for coal, and copy, don't share, and then we'll go ahead and clone you. Okay, so send them under the way, and then you guys, when you're done, you will go back to the depot and be done with the world. Good, okay, so that's them sorted. Back to extending our passenger line. So we'll leave the terminating facilities at Skull of Tea for the valuables trains for now, because they obviously don't need to keep going down the new line, just the old ones. Is that an iron ore mine? No, that's another foresty sawmill. It's called a sawmill. Oh, another river to get across. This is going to be fun. Did someone say tied arch bridge? You probably didn't, but I did. So why don't we back this off to the crossing here? Oh, no, actually, no, because we've reserved the land there. So we want to make sure we have enough room for quad tracks. So bring this up like this. Yeah, like that there. Come down here, maybe. We should have plenty of room to... Okay, we have some room, not plenty of room. We have plenty of some room. There we go. That'll do. And then we can get a nice little tied arch bridge in here. Yes, tied arch. Yes, shut up and take my money. Do it. Make it happen. Good. Loving it. Oh, new iron ore mine at Karlskoga. Good for Karlskoga. Oh, Varberg. Is that somewhere we care about? No. Okay, good for them. They have a bank. I don't know why Umea doesn't have a bank, but Karlskoga does. So we're now heading to Ornis Kolovilovsky for our next station. So let's see. I want to try and perch on the edge of this hill here and then again have a bus stop in town if we can. That's assuming the game will let us, of course. So whack this bus station down first so you don't forget. Now we want station building, turn the trees back on. Oh, this is not going to be pretty. There goes a forest. Hopefully we didn't need that. So, okay, drop you there and attach it to the bus stop. Booyah. Now we need to attach the stairs. Good. And I mean, like we're not building a potted plant at our station. I mean, come on. So that should be fine there, and we'll just make our way up the coast. Ooh, iron ore mine and a steel mill. Both conveniently located. A new bank at Vesteris as well. It occurs to me I'll probably upset the town, and is that a coal mine we care about? No, stop asking. Yeah, we've probably upset the town so much we can't do anything with that iron ore. Nope, appalling. Well, that was a nice idea. Because I don't want to transport the iron ore on the passenger line. I was thinking we could run a truck over to the steel mill and then send the steel up on the passenger line. That could work, because the steel wagons could do like 100. You know, that would be fine. But no, it was a pipe dream that will not be realised, and I'm a little broken up about it. I'm gonna need a minute. Now, we probably want to bring you down here. That's fine. I'm liking this nice flat landscape. It makes for nice quick track building, which means we can get the map covered a lot quicker. It's probably going to take us a little bit while longer when we hit the hills, but, you know, that's where we can really, you know, work on our track and make it look a bit more attractive, because this straight across the landscape thing is pretty boring, to be honest. There goes Trelleborg Oil Refinery. Bummer, I guess. We'll put in a turn back here, and then we'll put in a couple of signals. Whack a signal in there. That should be a-okay. Now we just got to populate the actual line with signals. So drop one there, keep going that way, and that's done everything down to there. Good, excellent, fantastic. So good thing I put these points in, because you, my lucky friend, are going to be the first one to not go back to Skull of Tea. You're going to instead go down to Orna and then go back to Umea, because, you know, Umea is cool. And of course we can now rip out these signals and these points here, because no one really needs to go that way anymore, do they? No, they don't. So that's fine. We could probably rejig these signals so they don't block the level crossings. Even though we're not using road vehicles, it's probably better to keep the level crossings free just for realism's sake. I mean, you wouldn't have a signal there or there because you'd block the crossings. Sorry, there. We put one there. You wouldn't have one here or here. So yeah, as you can see, if he's waiting at the red signal, crossings are clear, and now that he's ready to go, he can just naff off, and the road will be free for the large amount of traffic that is inevitably coming over to this part of town. Maybe it'll expand over there in the future. You don't know. But that's good. So now we've got our passenger trains coming down here to this town. And that will eventually help space them out too. Because remember, we built a heap of them. I think we have 10. And they're all pretty, 10. And they're all pretty bunched up at the moment. But as we extend the line, they should start spreading out a bit when they mix it in with the valuables trains. Now, these forests here, is there something we can do with them? Because I kind of want to hook them into... Ooh, new forest at Lund. Is that something we care about? No. Good attempt, though. I kind of want to bring these forests online and run them, if not up to the sawmill we're using here, because I guess this sawmill is already getting close to capacity, although we can put more tracks in over here, so maybe not. New bank at Coping. No idea where that is, so good attempt. Yeah, we'll try and take it to the sawmill we're using because, yeah, it's just nice to have a really big, full industry, and then we can run goods down using the passenger lines and I guess drop them off at Umir or wherever accepts good. What town name is that? Mo-I Runner. Where even is that? Is this even on the same map? Oh, there it is. There's the town. We must be on the west coast or something. Look at this. Look at this. This is cool. I can't wait to start building over here. But yeah, again, that power station really doesn't interest us. I'm going to stop clicking on news articles. It's just getting us off track. So yeah, let's go ahead and get ourselves a nice little lumber station here. So we'll get a couple of sets of buffers there, and we'll get a nice big. Let's go 7 tiles because this is going to be fairly long haul. So longer trains, better trains. Okay, and we'll run the branch down. Oh, bang! Ran into a power station. So we'll divert. Run it down like that, and then obviously we'll need a second track coming off, say here. Come on, get in between the trains. No, didn't make it. Train 8 is getting old. Train 8, I'm kind of busy. But, okay, we'll deal with your... No, never mind, Train 8 disappeared. Come back, Train 8, come back. I want to deal with your problems. Well, I don't want to, but I kind of have to. So we'll run this down. Yeah, just single track it from there for now. That'll be fine. And put in our one-way signals where convenient, and also where inconvenient. If we... Don't go over there. What are you doing up here? That's not where you need to go. Yeah, what was wrong with the track you had? Oh, well, because I put a signal there. That's why. Sorry, my bad. Entirely my fault. Sorry. Enjoy your trip to the wood station. Train 6 can find a path to continue and has, so it's just a dirty, dirty liar. Train 5 is waiting in depot. Well, that's the end of Train 5. Okay, so we've fixed this junction, right? We didn't break it any worse? No, I don't think we did. Okay, so that's fine. Umir accepts goods. This is good to know. Now you need to be replaced. Where are you? You're the Caraswindo. So we'll replace you with a nice Type F. Yes, we've done one of you. How old is the youngest one? 8 years of 20. I'm kind of tempted to replace them all just to speed up the line. Is that a thing we should do? Well, we have the money. No, I don't want a new truck. Although that was an armoured truck, which we probably could have put to use. So... yeah, we may as well replace all 8. So we'll go ahead and buy 7 more F-class passenger trains. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That barely dented the bank balance. Send them on their way. And yeah, we'll just get rid of the rest of the older ones. I mean, they've been good to us, but not good enough that we want to keep them. So you stop sharing. When you get to the depot, stop. Goodbye. There's probably an easy way to do this, but I didn't do it. You stop sharing. When you get back to the depot, stop. Good, that's you done. You stop sharing. When you get back to the depot, stop. Fantastic. Okay, you're already out of depot. Just stop. Ooh, fantastic. It gets rid of... oh, you're one of the new ones. Okay, well, why did we do you? God, I hope I didn't just redo all the new ones and send them to the depot, because that would be bad. You, when you get to the depot, stop sharing and stop. You... same thing, stop sharing. When you get back to the depot, stop. And you should be the second last one. There's one over there as well. Okay, cool. We're nearly done. That's the important thing. You, done with you. And 32, lucky last. Stop sharing and then stop. And that should have gotten rid of all the old ones. Yes. In fact, why don't we make it a round number and just go for 10? Yeah, just have 10 of them. Again, future-proofing. We've probably still got a packet of people waiting to go up that way anyway. Yeah, 2,000 of them, so an extra 2 trains really isn't going to hurt. I'm glad these carriages have really good capacity, by the way, because, yeah, I often get overwhelmed with passenger numbers when using passenger destinations because you just end up with way too many trains and the game just stops being fun. Like, I mean, I like having a realistic-looking network with a few trains on it, you know, not 50 bazillion passenger trains because, I don't know, I just lose interest then. I like the challenge of running multiple trains, don't get me wrong, but I like building lines like this where it's 2 tracks and it's serving all these towns in a big line and they just go across the countryside. That's the kind of game I like, not 50 bazillion tracks and 30 track stations and blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah. But, you know, that's something we can work on. So you don't have a bank. Do you have a bank? Just out of interest? Don't think so. No, okay. I'm just trying to think which direction we should go for the valuables train to extend down here. But now I've seen that Sundsvall has a bank, and of course it's in a very inconvenient position. So, you know, could have used that truck. Good thing we didn't accept it. Train 9 is getting old. Okay, well that puts paid to our plans to extend the train line, because yeah, now we've got to deal with your problems. So let's go ahead and buy ourselves another SB. Good. And we need some more coal wagons here. 3.1, that should do fine. Refit for coal. And you copy, don't share. And then clone. And off you go. And then these two, when they get back to the depot, we will junk them. Fantastic. Okay, now, as I was saying, train 10. Okay, quick, clone the trains we've already got. Yes, you. Because, you know, they're doing good for us. And then you are going to... Yeah, we need 2 of them. Okay. Didn't we just do 9? I swear we just did 9. Where's 9? You. No, we haven't. Okay, cool. Well, that's fine. Yeah, okay, so you can copy 9, and then we'll clone you. Good. Okay, send them off, and then 9 and 10 we can get rid of. Oh, you're at the depot already. Quick, go, 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 go. Excellent. Good. Okay, are we done now? Are we done replacing trains? Because I kind of want to build more track. Kind of want to extend the... Oh, there's a coal mine there. Was that always there? Probably was, but now we have 2 coal mines. I'm slightly more interested because there's a power station right here. Hello. There's also a power station down here, but that's less interesting. I don't know why it's less interesting, it just is. Okay, well, there's no sense leaving money on the table. What does Skull of Tea think of us? Outstanding. Excellent. I like your cut of your jib. Who do you belong to? Umia. Oh, that could be a bit uglier. What do you think of us? Very poor. Excellent. Well, we might get away with it. We might be far enough out of town that we can get away with it. No, we don't need that big of a station. No, we got away with it. Yes. I always knew we would. Now, to save slowing down the passenger trains, I'm just going to put like a 1-track line in paralleling the passenger line so that we don't hold them up, but we can use the same sort of right-of-way for the coal trains, and that way it looks a bit neater when we zoom the map out. So, you know, I think there's method to my madness. You may disagree, as is your right as a citizen of whatever country you're from. You know? Yes. So let's just run a single track line along here, and then we'll just run, I guess, 1 big train along here. So yeah, let's just, okay, we'll have to go around the town a bit here. This will make it difficult to quad track, by the way. So if we do want to quad track this, we're going to be picking up the pieces afterwards. But, you know, until then, hey, cool, quad track. Yeah, so run this down here, we'll then go back in alongside. Oh, actually, we've got to cross the tracks, don't we? Yeah, no, we'll stay out over here. No, we probably need to go out further if we're going to cross, so that's fine. What I might do is just bulldoze a big swath of track here, drop this down here, drop this down here, because, you know, engineering, no worries, we'll just pay the money, it's fine. Drop it into a tunnel, yeah, see what I've done there? Whack a couple of signals there, and that way, this track here can just go straight over the top. Booyah. That tunnel was probably way longer than it needed to be. Yes. And by probably, I mean it definitely was. So we may as well humour ourselves and put a second track in. And then have an unloading platform just here. Very good. So this will be a separate system, but I will join them up just for the purposes of the building of trains. Because, you know, that way we can share trains between lines if we need to. So we'll run a second track down as far as this coal mine. Where we will have another silo there. Good stuff. Okay, so run you down like that. Yes, I know it's going to interrupt that level crossing, but I don't really mind. Because I got bigger fish to fry. I got coal trains to build. Yeah. So run this down. Yeah, nice little row there. Bring you down flush with that. And then, of course, we'll need to put a bit of a junction in here. That will be fine. So one-way signal there. Passable signal there. One-way signal there. Passable signal there. Yeah, good. Okay, cool. That's good. Now you guys go that way. You go that way. Now we just need a connection between the 2 lines so that we can exchange trains. You know, like a swap meet sort of thing. So we'll go ahead and re-signal this. I mean, these points will probably never get used, but it's just nice to know we have them. You know, like a safety blanket thing. It's like, oh god, I might need these points, but we've got them, so it's okay. We'll obviously have to put in proper signals here. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you. No, don't do that. You did that last time. You put a signal facing the wrong way and everything went wrong and you blamed the train. And it wasn't the train's fault, was it? No, it wasn't. No. We will need a passing loop down here somewhere as well. Let's just go ahead and whack it in here because it fits nicely, and I'm lazy. Very lazy. Like, if you've met me, you know I'm so lazy I'm not going to finish this. Good, signals, done. And obviously we've got signals down here at the loop-de-loop. So I reckon we go with, oh, that's a lot of old trains. Let's just sell all of them off. Goodbye. Now we need an electrified train depot. This one over here will do. Oh, actually, no, we can't build them in a different depot because we're going to need a depot for servicing. No. I'm still in transport fever mode. I'm like, yeah, we can just build them in that depot and they can have their own little system, but I kind of can't, can they? Oh well. Okay, why don't we put this in here and then just put in a set of points here like this as well. There we go. That's good. Okay, yep, go away. Finance window. Train 6 can't find a path to continue. Why not? Where are you trying to go? You're trying... Why can't you go through this track? It's a dead end. Oh, well, really didn't think that through very well, did we? Of course, because nothing's been passing through this station. It's all just been stopping there. So you, my friend, if you could naff off, that would be great. Nothing against you personally, but you're in the way. So then we need to remove this... No, not convert. We need to remove this buffer stop here and whack in... Now, if we put a set of points there, you can't get to the depot. Okay, that didn't go our way at all. Okay, why don't we... Yeah, connect the iron ore trains up so they can go around via this iron ore track here. That's probably the most sensible way to do it. Or the most sensible way to do it would be to not bugger it up in the first place. But, you know, well, here we are. So we'll bring this down like this. Yes. Yes. Now we just need to wait for this iron ore train to get out of the way. Oh, we've really jammed everything. Look at all the log trains. Oh, dear. Oh, a new bank at Lincoping? Why does that sound familiar? It's nowhere near us. Stupid Lincoping. That's false sense of security. I don't know why I order. No, I don't particularly want a new bus yet, but I will because it's a rather spiffy looking bus, and I'm sure we can find a use for a spiffy looking bus. I like a good spiffy looking bus. I mean, I put up with non-spiffy looking buses for this long. What's the harm in having a good looking one? So let's go ahead and put in some light signals here. One here. Oh, you've already started using the new track. Well done, you. Like your style, my friend. You go that way, and then up here we'll put a signal in here. That signal there works fine. We'll get rid of that one, get rid of that one, whack something in there, and then of course whack in a signal there. Now you should go down to the sawmill, but the iron ore trains should be able to divert around. Well, you didn't have the opportunity, so I'm not going to hold it against you, but your friend got the picture, and so did that one, and so did that one. So hopefully that's untied that little knot of mystery there. The mystery being why I'm allowed to play this game and put it on YouTube, because clearly I'm butchering it. Now, where were we? We were building trains down here. We don't have any interesting trains to build with yet. Oh, that's changed appearance. Oh no, we've got a definite mail van now, not a goods van. Oh, that's exciting. 60 bags of mail. What's your capacity if we refit you for mail? You only carry 23 bags of mail. Okay. Big fan of the dedicated mail van. Big fan. But yeah, that's useless to us at the moment because we're building coal trains. So, you know, let's just go ahead and get that happening. Is that a new wood wagon? I think it is. I'm excited. We've got new wagons with higher speeds. Well, this one doesn't have a top speed. It's just this one that does, and it's upsetting me. Okay, so 5 tiles of train. Refit for coal, 336 tons. We probably only need 2 trains down at this mine, so that giant passing loop we built, total waste of money. Go there to unload and then swing by the depot if you want. So we'll go build 2 of them and then a third one. And the third one we will have, we don't need to rejig your orders, we'll just send you there to start with. And that's fine, so off you go. Did I refit them to carry coal? God, I hope so. Capacities, coal, fantastic. I am not as bad at this as I think I am. So is that good? Are we good now? No, I wanted to build these wood trains as well. Yes, I'm glad the passenger train found its way to the end of the line and then naffed off. That's good. We've got a new thing. What's that on the list? That's the X7 electric. It's an EMU. And in brackets I've written local with a question mark. So I'm assuming that's for local trains? I'm going to say yes. We're going to find somewhere to put that before the end of the episode. Because if we don't, we're going to stop getting offered new trains, and that's going to make us sad. So where's somewhere... I imagine we want that for commuter trains. Where is somewhere we could put commuter trains? Oh, God, I don't think we actually have anywhere. I may have made a mess of this already. Let's have a look at its stats anyway, and see how it compares to the F. So the X7... We've built one. There we go. So we've guaranteed we're going to keep getting trains offered to us. So it has a capacity of 74 passengers. And what's a B6? Is that the carriage it tows around? I don't know. Because that was the one we were using. This has a capacity of 92. No, that must be new to replace the B8. Why is it smaller and have more capacity? Oh, this is very confusing. I think the B8's the standard passenger carrier, but then why is the B6 carrying more? Maybe we put a B6 on this, a B8 rather. No, that doesn't look right either. Okay, I'll have to do a bit of research off camera and come back to the X7 because maybe it's a single unit and we're supposed to buy more of them and glue them on like that. I don't know. What if we put some B6s? Yeah, see, that just doesn't, the art styles don't line up, so I don't think that's how you're meant to build it. So I'll have to look up what the X7 was and what it did, and we'll come back and find something to use that on in the future. But for now, I just want to get these log trains out, and then we'll call it a day. Oh, there goes Seinfeld's iron ore mine. That's disappointing. And its factory. Wow, rough times. Ooh, new iron ore. I'll get you. I just wanted to build some log trains and finish, but you've gone and put that right there, so we'll deal with that as well. Okay, so again, we don't have any new exciting trains. Sorry, X7. We've got the R though. We'll keep building those. I mean, it's 1949. We'll keep pumping steam out for a little while, but we can use our new wood wagon, which is exciting. So let's go ahead and get. How big is this station? It's only 5 tiles long, isn't it? Okay. Well, we'll build it up for 7 tiles of train. That's too many. That's a truck. You got my hopes up with the blue thingy. I was like, oh my god, we're going to get a new train, but no, we're not. Train 82. Oh, it's all happening at once now. No, you're just waiting for a loading slot. That's fine. So you will come down here and load. A new forest at, no, I don't even know where that is, so I'm not going to try. Load down here. And then I'm going to get you to bring your logs up to the sawmill that we know and love. And then while you're going down to load and come back, I'll expand this station so that you'll actually have somewhere you'll fit to unload. No, don't full load. No, unload. And then we'll get you to service. You can service. Actually, you could service on the way by ducking in here if you really wanted to. There's an idea. Yeah, service there on the way back. Because that will force you over onto these tracks, and then we can, oh no, then you're sort of using the single track. No, that's not a great idea. I was going to say then we can quad track it, you know, sort of, and use the freight tracks for the freight trains, but he's just going to get held up by the coal trains. He's not going to hold up the passenger trains very much. So no, just service there if you need to. Actually, that won't work because I'm going to build the new platforms over here. Right, we've got to find you a depot to use on the way home. I am now coming back over to this depot because it's convenient, it's on the way, and it's easy to plumb into the rest of the system. So what we can do here is quad track down here to the mine. Yes, good. And then at the mine we can have a junction where he naffs off back onto the passenger lines. So we'll just put in a set of points here. So there we go, we did get some quad tracking in. A lot earlier than I really expected we would, but yeah, here we go. Good. Okay, so drop that in there, and then whack in a couple of one-way signals there, and that one should be okay. Yeah, we'll put one in there. Yeah, because no one will want to use that track to go in that direction, so that's fine. So yeah, on the way back you can service there, and if you don't need to service there, it will still send you via a waypoint so that you do use the slower track. I'm staring straight at it. Okay, so we'll put a signal box in, say here. And send you via there. So that way, even if you're not servicing there, we've still got this single track bit here. That's going to be a bit of an issue. Okay, so whack a signal in there and get rid of this one. And yeah, extend this across here. There we go. See, future problems, we're solving them before they become problems. Unless it's at the sawmill, in which case we're just going to do it on the fly. And everything will be fine. But that way we're not sort of wasting the potential of this double track. Well, there goes that forest. I hope we weren't trying to use that. No, we were not. Take me back to my train, please. Thank you. Good. Okay, so yeah, service there, but otherwise you go via the waypoint. We'll get you a couple of friends and send you on your way. Hopefully that's going to be enough for 2 forests. And while he's, while they're in motion, I don't know why we built him at that depot. We should have built him at that other depot that we're using for the servicing. Oh well. We'll go ahead and put in a couple more tracks at this station and then try and fill in the blanks with some more stuff. So let's go ahead and put in, say, 3 tracks for them. Bowden Woods. Oh, that's a nice looking log wagon. Look at it. It's got the big tall sides. And you do carry logs, don't you? Yes, wood. Excellent. Good. Nearly got caught out there. And we'll make these, let's find stations. Let's make these more like a goods station. So sort of like where the finished products come out. So whack that down like that. Oh, that looks nice. And then we can fill in this blank spot here with some fun stuff. So like we'll put in a bit of road, say here. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. I mean, it doesn't really line up with a level crossing, but would it look better as just normal road? I don't think so. Let's have a look. Let's drag this across. Oh, no, that does fit a bit better. Okay, cool. We'll go with that one. Now we need a level crossing. Okay, so let's just put in 3 tracks of road crossing here. Why does it break the wires? Why do the wires not go over the level crossing? How are our electric trains supposed to do it? New bank at Umia. Oh my god, there is so much stuff to do. But that's okay. We still need to fill in the blanks here. So processed products, what have we got? We got some timber stuff. That'll do, 2x2. Drop that in there. What else are we making here? We're making goods, so we need some boxes of crates and stuff. Boxes of crates? We need crates of stuff. So we'll drop that in, say there. Do we have like a office or something we can put in? We've got a crane. That's kind of useful. Fixtures. Maybe it's under facilities. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're talking. Small warehouse. Yes, put one of them in there. That looks nice. Like that. Big fan. We need some sort of little office thingy. What's that? Shipping office. Well, it's in the name. Give me one of those. By 2. Yeah, let's put it. No, okay. Put it like that. Ooh, that's a good looking building. Big fan of that too. Now we just need something to fill in the blanks here. Open storage bed maybe? No, it doesn't look right. I don't much care for that. Why don't we just go with some flat tarmac there and just keep it boring? Yeah, it's not like that. No, that's removed. There we go. Okay, good. Now, all this is completely useless because we haven't actually hooked it up to anything, but, you know, it's a thought that counts, right? So bring this track down here like that, and that way we should be able to get, we may as well put a second track in here. There we go. We should be able to get a few more trains in there, and that way the longer log trains can come in there to unload. Get rid of that signal there, and drop in a couple of signals there. And the way the game paths into platforms, it will always choose the shortest platform that the train can fit in. So in this case, if we do send any shorter wood trains up from this end, they won't automatically go to these platforms unless all of these ones are full. And there's only 2 available. So what trains actually pass through here without stopping? I don't think anything. I think that's just a shared platform for the log trains from the north and the goods trains from the south. So hopefully the goods trains will start using these as well. But yeah, quite happy with that. I mean, this road doesn't go anywhere. It just connects up the 2 sets of crossings, but yeah, it'll do. It'll do. Yeah, I will put off doing that until next time because, yeah, we had to do something else, and now I've forgotten what it was. When we're selling you. What was that thing I had to do? I built the log train. I did the quad tracks. That's all fine. No, I honestly can't think of what else I had to do. So maybe we will connect up that iron ore doodad and call it a day. Doodad? Iron ore mine. Yes, you. 126 tons of iron ore. Good. You're doing a good job too. Now, the question is, how do we get a track from over here over to the mine without disrupting everything else? I don't think we can. Okay, so, because this, obviously the track going with a loaded train is easy because we can just connect it up to this track here, but this one here we might have to just have an at-grade crossing out here like that, which is not elegant considering how many trains we're putting on this line, but I think it's something we're just going to have to deal with, you know, because we don't get a choice. So we'll run this up like this, and we'll whack in the station around the back there. So let's have a look. Yes, you. Yes, 5 tiles long will be fine because why have a consistent station length? That would be too easy. I like to challenge myself so that I'm confused all the time. Run that down like that, and then we'll just connect this up to the existing junction. There we go. Perfect. Well, I say perfect. It's not great, but it's not ugly, you know. And count the win there. Yeah. Bowden Mines now accepts coal. Do I care about that? No. Because we're taking iron ore out of there, not coal to there. But, you know, nice attempt. Good work. Hey, we're into 100 million krona too. So that's a lot of krona, even with the exchange rate that I can't get my head around. Oh, good, a new factory at, I don't know, Porsche Gun. Porsche Grun. Odense, yep, New Forest, good. We're really on the forest today. Why do we have a traffic jam here? Is that something I can fix? No, it's just the slow iron ore train. Well, there you go. That's heard it here first. Slow iron ore train. That did it. So all we need to do is put another slow iron ore train on, and we'll be right to go. So we'll go with the SB again. We'll go with the ore wagons up to 3.5, let's say, because consistency is for the week. Refit for iron ore. Full load up there at Pajala Holt, and I want you to take that down to the steel mill and hold up everything you can on the way. Please, because that just seems to be the done thing these days. So at the depot, we'll send these guys on their way, and we'll just watch them get on with it. If they're going to bother to leave. Yeah, no, the other one left first. Okay, we'll watch him instead. Yeah, good. Watch you. Turn the trees on. Make it look more scenic. That's so much more scenic. Yes, I do like the way we've done that lumber station. That looks really nice as we let it fade away. But I think we're going to call it here. Obviously, we didn't get the passenger line as far as we wanted, but on the other hand, we built a lot more stuff that we intended to in other parts of the map. That was really inelegant. Well done, me. But anyway, I've been T-Nick. This has been Open TTD with the Swedish Rails Set. Hopefully you have enjoyed the episode. I've certainly enjoyed your company, and I look forward to seeing you again next week as we continue our push south towards Stockholm. But until then, later days. Why did you use that set of points and not this set of points? See, you're just going to get in the way of any train coming. Well, actually, no, you wouldn't, because you're the only train occupying. Okay, you get away with it this time, but I'm watching you, Train 15. You better believe I'm watching you, until I forget.